up, my friends? How you all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a fresh episode of FM22's The Hall of Famer. I don't know why I said it like that. Linked above though, last episode, my friends. Feel free to go check it out. I'm still obviously rough. If you've watched the last two episodes, you will have realised I'm wearing the same outfit. I'm actually recording it all on the same day. So really, it's not a case of still being rough. I'm just as rough as I was in the first one I recorded the video in. I just decided to do it all in one day. This is information you don't need, and it makes the intro longer than it needs to be as well. But you all know me by now. I waffle about a lot of stuff I don't need to. But anyway, go check out that last episode. Come back, crack on. Big episode coming up. Yeah, let's do it. First and foremost, we're going to talk about transfers, my friends. These are transfers we'll talk about in a minute, but we're actually going to go to the transfer centre because we've gone past that mid-season break, that winter break that we get, and the transfer window opens. Now, we didn't really have any money, and plus the club's financial situation, for whatever reason, is in disarray. I genuinely don't know what's gone on, okay? Yeah, we've spent some money, like last season than this, but we spent that money and we were barely in the red, like when we did it. I don't know if it's as a result of our wage bill being high, because they've given us more wages, but yet the club doesn't turn over enough money to cover those wages. I genuinely don't know what it is, but it's really strange. I'll show you in a minute, but it's literally a couple of outs and one in. That's all we've done. That is literally all we've done, but they're big outs, I think, if in the grand scheme of things. So Christoph Reigler's gone out. He wasn't playing any football. Like, he was here for that first season and he was very, very good, wasn't he? He really was good for us. And then he just hasn't played and he asked to go. So I've just let him go. 96k. He was in the last year of his contract anyway. So I thought it was the best thing to do. And the same can be said for this fella. Now, I could never pronounce his name anyway, so I'm not sure if it's a bad thing, but he weren't playing much football. Excuse me. Last season he did. He was pretty good for us when he came in for 175k. This year it's 12 appearances, but it's 10 off the bench. And he's not really had the same effect on the games, and he was, like I say, he had sort of 7 months left of the contract when I started offering him out to players and teams, and Amstetten's come in with a 180k bid, and I just decided to accept it. It's better than losing him for nothing at the end of the day, and yeah, just the other players we got have just been doing a better job in those roles, haven't they? So as a result of him going, we did need a replacement just for this season, just so we can get to the summer, you know. And this is who I've brought in on loan. He's a better player, isn't he? As you can see, like across the board, he is better. There's a fee involved that, at the end of the season, we've got that option to buy him, but we won't have the fee. We just won't, because our finances are so bad. So, yeah, he's a good player, though. I think he's going to do an all right job, sort of as a rotational player, like for the team. And I like the fact he can actually play a few different roles as well. Now, let me just show you, actually, before we do that, there are some future transfers to show you. Landazuri's going, his contract's up, and they offered him a deal and he's decided to take it. Thomas Meyer's out on loan, but he will be leaving at the end of the season for 170k. It's crazy that we got that money, because he too is available for nothing in the summer, but they decided to pay the fee. And then Fabian Anner, excuse me, is coming in on a free in the summer. You will see a cut. I've just had a worst coughing fit. Not good. It's one of those things. But yes, he's coming in on a free in the summer. I'm not really sure how good he is, to be honest with you, or how good he's going to be. It says that he's got a lot of potential, and that's what drew me to him. But it's then up to us, isn't it, to get the best out of the player, and I'm not sure how much he's going to play, to be honest with you. So yeah, it's just one of those things. But anyway, my friends, that's the transfers. Let's take a look at the finances. I'm going to turn myself down a bit because that's really hurt my throat. So yeah, this is what I was talking about. Nearly £1.8 million in debt. But I don't know how, from the beginning of the season, when we've done all our transfer business, it's gone from like 100k in debt to that. And I'm just saying, I think it might be the wage budget. I think the wages might be spending too much on wages. And that's the issue. But I really don't know. I really don't know at this point. So we're just going to have to keep an eye on it and hope that we get some prize money potentially at the end of the season, and we can turn it around next year. But I don't know. Just going to take you here because I've signed a new contract. Takes us to next season. Our current deal was up at the beginning of was up at the end of this season. It was for 2 years. It always seems to be the case. They offered me the chance to sign a new contract, so I have done so, my friends. So we will be here, but next season as well, and that's based on how the season's been going. Because I feel like I said I wanted to use this club to get my badges and stuff, at least, didn't I? And the first badge, the Continental A badge, that'll be done like in June, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to, once that's done, just apply for the next one, and it'll be a pro badge, and that'll take a year. So then we'll be with the team next season, and then if we want to move, we can, because we'll have the pro badges. We literally have to go anywhere in the world. And we'll even be able to accept the jobs that teams are offering. We got offered lots of opportunities last season, but I weren't able to take any of them, which was a bit of a pain. I've been texted by my wife to say, "Be quiet, the baby's trying to nap." I'm trying to be quiet anyway because of my throat. But yeah, so that's basically what the plan is there. So I've signed on for one more season. We'll see what happens, my friends. Right, what's happened between episodes? As you're going to see, it's been pretty good. The defeat in there is a friendly, so it's nothing to worry about. Now, I did do what I said I was going to do. I've basically taken it to the last 2 games of the season, and we're basically going to be finding out in a moment what part of the league system we're going to be involved in. I'll show you the league table. You're going to see whatever happens today where we're going to be involved. But it did start with a 0-0 draw against Graz. It's a really good result in the grand scheme of things because they are a very, very good team. Then it was Rheindorf Althaus, and we got a 3-1 win here. Soccer Club with a brace and an OG thrown in there for good measure. Then we come up against Hartberg and we got a 2-0 win, and it's Tommy Boy with the first goal and Brandstetter with the second. Then we had back-to-back draws against Admira and LASK. Admira, it was a 1-1. Brandstetter scored, but they grabbed one late on, and LASK was a 0-0. Then you're going to see we had that mid-season break. We played a bunch of friendlies just to kind of keep fitness and everything up. Played Wolfsberger AC. We got ourselves a 4-1 win in this. Really good result. Christensen with a goal. Mia with one. And Brandstetter with a brace. Like literally 2 goals in a minute. They did actually take the lead in the game. Then we came up against Austria Lustenau, I believe is how we say that. And we got a 1-0 win, and it's Luca Brandstetter. You're going to notice Luca Brandstetter's name a lot, and it's because he's been playing a lot. He's actually been very, very good for us. So yeah, really top stuff, eh? So this is how the league table looks, my friends. 20 games played. There's 2 games to go. I'm not swearing at you. Just 2, okay? 2 games to go. Obviously, Salzburg are absolutely flying. What's the point? They're probably going to go on and win the league now. But we're level on points with Rapid Vienna and 2 points ahead of Sturm Graz. But there's a massive gap. Look at that 10-point gap to LASK. We're probably going to be, well, we are going to be, and no probably about it because there's only 6 points available. We're going to be involved in the championship phase in our first season up since getting promoted. Now, I said I'd love to finish in that top 6, but when I said it, I don't know if it was last episode or the one before, I was joking. Look at what we've done. It's unbelievable. Had a really good time. And Sokler has scored 12 goals this season. He's been immense, and it's just been quality. And so basically, long may it continue, my friends. But yeah, let's crack on. Let's get these 2 games done and dusted, and then we can find out how the league's going to continue after this, my friends. So we are going to go with this team, and this has kind of been the team I've been using a bit more. It's been good. So we're going to go with Dekic in goal, Rizzo and Knight at fullback, Hajari and Fredella at centre-back, Kingsley and Christensen are going to play in the midfield, June and Mia are going to play on the wings, for Wayne is going to play through the middle in attacking mid, and we're going to play Brandstetter up top. Here we go, my friends. First game of today's episode. I've just looked to the side and I've run out of water. That's not ideal with my with my tickly throat. But yeah, we'll just crack on with it anyway. But not bad form, eh? Not bad form. 3 wins, 2 draws in the last 5. Pretty good stuff. Second in the table. Oh my God. It's pretty unbelievable, isn't it? But we're actually going to be playing Rapid Vienna today, who are third currently, a level on points with us. So that's going to be a big game. It really, really is, in the grand scheme of things. But I ain't being funny. Come on. To be at second at this point in the season is ridiculous in our first season up. And early on, that's a lovely ball out wide to Mia. Ball coming back, Brandstetter. And I'm going to apologise again. But when the weather's terrible like this on the game, it is really difficult to see the ball because even I struggled to see it. So yeah, just try and follow my commentary if you can. I don't know what accent that was. Ball in. Ooh. Nice to win that. For Wayne goes wide again into Mia. He tried to get the ball in. Doesn't work first time though. Ooh. Left winger's turn. Doesn't get the ball in. Instead, it just kind of bounces up in the air and they've come away with it. And they've cleared it out. It's so hard to see that football. Right, Fradella now. Into Hajari. Into Kingsley. Into Rizzo. Good football again. That's an unbelievable ball. Oh, what a save. Or was it a save? Or did he just shank the shot? Knight now. Comes into Hajari. Into Kingsley. This is good football. For Wayne. Into Brandstetter. Get in there. 1-0. That's just what we needed. Just what we needed. I'm looking forward to having this cough and cold gone so I can start celebrating the way I used to, because inside there's a tiny man just breakdancing. He's so excited every time we score, but I just, on the outside, I can't. 1, I don't have the energy, and 2, I'm scared I'm going to break myself. I can finally speak. That's why I've been recording videos, and I don't want to break the voice. Oh, how's that not gone in? How have we not scored a second there? Free kick. Oh, what a save. Jesus, forced a big save out of Dekic there. Oh, this could be a good break here. Oh, he slowed down. Back to me. Oh, that's poor in the end, that counter-attack. Should have just kept going. He's got pace for days. Right. 25 gone in the game. Throw into our opposition. Trying to build something. They've got to get back in the game now. It's good. Back post. It's the bar. Clear it out. We do. It's managed to find its way to the left winger. Are we actually going to counter-attack properly? No, of course we're not. Oh. I wish we were just deadly on the counter-attack. Who watched the Project Black Sea last year? Latex, mate. We were deadly. The most deadly of teams on the counter-attack. Here we go, Mia. See what I mean? That's just, he was umming and ahhing, and then he's been pushed wide here. Ball, though, and it's just been saved again. I tell you, the most deadly team I ever put together on the counter-attack. Palermo, in the Palermo problem. Trust me, no team could handle that team when it countered you. That's, oh... And then for the proper OGs, my back in the day OG. Ooh. Come on, Kingsley. My proper back in the day OGs, the Coventry Conundrum. What a team that was. I know there's a few people that are subscribed to this channel off the back of that weren't even on this channel. It was on Fandango. But they followed me over because they just wanted more Coventry Conundrum-esque drama. Anyway, we're at half time. I've gone through my back catalogue of FM series, and none of it matters because right now we're Grazer and we're trying to win against Austria Vienna to stay second in the Austrian Bundesliga. Right, Knight throw into full Wayne. Knight again into Mia. That's good. What a touch. And he's there himself. Ball coming in. It's a really, really top-notch cross. And I just wish we could head that ball in the back of the net. We had 17 shots, 7 on target, 63% of the possession. And I'm worried that we're going down that road again where someone's going to grab themselves a late equaliser. It worries me that we do that. Because early on in the season, we did it a lot. Their goalkeeper's having a weldy of a game. Right, it's time for some substitutions. Christian's going to go left. We're going to bring Højlund into the midfield and call it quits for now. Yes, let's do all this stuff. Head it out. Look, another opportunity here. There's another opportunity here to counter. And again, it's the wrong option every time. Just run the line. Hope the striker goes with you into the box. Ball in, score. Højlund. That's good. That is good. Mia, though, lovely. He's always got that touch. Oh, it's a good header, but it's easily saved. But I love that little touch he's got where he just gets that extra yard so he can get the ball in. Rizzo. Into Full Wayne, back to Kingsley, ball into Brandstetter, Mia, look at the overlap, that's a good overlap. Oh, the ball weren't bad either. That's nice. Oh, it's a good save again, the keeper's having a very good game. Got to tip your cap to the keeper, because he's having a really, really top game here. We come into these dying moments, and here we go, look. Corner, and oh my god, that nearly went in. It was actually a top-notch save from the goalkeeper and then a good clearance from the defender, and it's still there. Come on, get rid. Oh, it's a good ball. Wow. This is the trouble with 1-0s. You're always open, aren't you? Always open. Come on, 2 minutes added on. See this out, boys. Look at the stats. We should have scored more. But a win is a win. 1 down, 1 win, 1 to go, my friends. Yes, lovely job. I'm glad we got the 3 points there. We just got to continue, basically. Keep kicking on, and just see what happens. But, yeah, loving it. Right, this is the team we're going to go for the next game. Slight change in the midfield, but pretty much what we played last game. So we're going to go Dekic in goal, Rizzo and Knight at fullback, Hajari and Fredella at centre-back. We're going to go Kingsley and Højlund in the midfield. Christian's going to go left, Mia on the right, for Wayne through the middle, and Brandstetter up top. Once again, here we go, my friends. Second game of today's episode. Honestly, if we could carry on what we just did, I'd be very, very happy. But this is second v third. This is going to be tough. And look at that. First 5 minutes, they're already on top. Not of possession, but definitely of chances. So yeah, this is going to be a tough game. Really, really tough game. And I really don't know what way it's going to go, to be honest with you. Dekic's having a man of the match performance right now. It is with the opposition's goalkeeper though. Goes long, and that's a good header. He's won it, and I just want to say, I'm commentating over the game. This isn't actually live. My throat went. So you've probably just seen all of the Demand More stuff, and I was looking away from the camera. Yes, because I'm commentating over this one. I've already played the game, just recorded it, because my throat was so sore at the time, I physically couldn't get through it. So, yeah. I'm over the top. So I know how this game's finished already, but I will try to show you how it actually goes down. And as the half comes to an end, we ended on top. Going to get into them at half time though. It's no more than they deserve. Because, yeah, we're behind at the end of the day, and it's a big game. They're going to be a point ahead of us. But yeah, the first part of the season is going to finish with us potentially third in the table. Does depend on other results, though, of course. Chris is going to come off for Tommy Boy. And I'm calling him that because I can't pronounce his surname because I'm just awful at pronunciations of names. We haven't really done much, have we? Not done much at all in this game. Rizzo off for Prokop, who I would rather use as a right back, but it is what it is. And I'm also going to bring Sokler on for Brandstetta because he didn't do much up top. And yeah, it's just a bit of a drab affair, this one, unfortunately. Come on, very attacking now, and just go for it, boyos. But this could just be one of those nothing highlights where I'm making subtle changes, but it's a good save in the end by Dekic. It's going to come out again. They've played all right. They've played pretty well, haven't they? They took their chance. It's just that two-striker, ball up, header, it works every time. The defenders don't seem to stand a chance on this year's FM. I've never been able to get a 4-4-2 to work. And I just prefer shorter passing. I don't like going long like that, personally. But if it was bloody effective like that was, then it might be a way to start looking to go. But they come forward again. It's good football. Go wide. Marking up all right. We're not really allowing the crosses and whatnot, but it's still going to be a chance there, potentially, as the ball comes in. And it's well dealt with by us in the end. But they've definitely had the better of the chances in the game. I actually don't remember us having a highlight to talk about in this game. Corner. Yes, well dealt with. Still got it though. And yes. But like 11. Look at how even it is. Really even game. We've just not had enough about us in front of goal, unfortunately, in this one. And as it coming to an end, it's going to be a win for Rapid. Okay, my friends, it is what it is. A win and a defeat in today's episode. You know, first season up. I keep beating myself up when I lose or if I drop points, but I have to keep remembering first season up in this league. This is how it's going to work now for the remainder of the season. It's into the championship group. So we got to play all these teams basically, and I believe we play them all twice. I don't know when I'm going to come back. I don't know whether to come, straight back and play 2 games here, or just kind of play it out and come back for the last 2 games. I'm really, really not sure. What happens in this stage of the competition, just so you can see, is all the teams get their points halved. So Salzburg, although they were absolutely flying, they're only on 27 points now, so it's a 6-point swing, and we're one of them that are only 6 points away on 21 points. We've got the 3rd best goal difference up here as well. So yeah, it draws it in closer, so it's really anyone's for the takings. Say Sturm Graz go and beat Red Bull twice and carry on winning, like they close that gap, and it actually makes it quite exciting. I really thought that Red Bull had already kind of tied the league up, but it's really not the case. Really not the case at all. So yeah, that's kind of how the league table looks. But look at that, 12 wins, 6 draws and 4 defeats. Like, top stuff. Really, really top stuff for our first season up. And we've now got 10 games to just add 30 more points if possible and just try and finish as high as we can. And so there you have it, my friends. We're done and dusted for another episode of this lovely little series, the Hall of Fame. I really hope you've enjoyed today's episode. The throat's had it. I'm done for the week. I'm not making any more videos. Just deal with it. No, I'm joking, my friends. I'll be back next week with more FM content. Anyway, until then, though, subscribe if you're new around here. It's the best way to support the channel. Really appreciated by me. Drop a like on the video as well if you've enjoyed it, and check the description box for stuff like my socials, my Discord, and all the bits and bobs I use on FM. But yeah, I'm done. A salute to one and all. Stay safe, stay humble, and I'll see you next time.